Match opportunity.
Not going to get a match dart at the end of this combination. Will he get one in this leg? Tops for Jose de Souza to get another leg on the board.
24.
But 2 more opportunities spurned by the special one. A match-winning opportunity for Dom Taylor to book his spot in round 2. And with his second match start, he does exactly that. He came firing out of the blocks, Dom Taylor. Went 4-0 up, playing some really lovely stuff. But his level dropped. Jose de Souza continues to put a bit of distance between these
97.
two players. Important last dart there from Kai Gotthard. But Merks should be down to a better finish. Disappointed
60.
not to find a way through to the treble there. It is going to be a dart at the bull, and it is pinned by Kai Gotthard. A stunning 1-2-9. Just as it looked as though this game was slipping away from him, he pulls out
81.
a fantastic finish on the bull.
Short-term form can really affect, certainly when you're chasing things, when you need results, when you get to this middle part of the season, you're looking ahead and what you can qualify for and what you want to go and qualify for.
60.
In some cases, what you need to qualify for.
Yeah, it's not quite been the season on the Challenge Tour yet
60.
that it was last year. He's currently 15th in that order of merit, so quite a bit of work to do if he were to again qualify for Ali Pali via that route. But he could be about to make it through to round 2 via double 8. That's exactly what he does. Closes it out beautifully in the end. It's a victory for the Challenge Tour top-up player over Kai Gotthard. A 6-2 win, and the leg that will really play on Gotthard's mind was that 6th, where he had 2 darts at tops to pull it to 3 all. He wasn't able to do it, and Alexander Merks with 50% checkout success managed.
Be said for Schindler, normally one of the players that come flying out of the traps doesn't normally need a couple of legs to get going, but different case here today.
91.
Will probably feel he's got a little bit of time here. Tops to double his lead.
$57.
Caught the flight on the way in. Saw the collision. Was looking with hope. Will get another opportunity. You'd like what he saw when he turned back to the
54.
board. No drama. All you want to do is turn around, see the 2 treble 20s in the board, watch your opponent have a dart at the bullseye. Double 5, chasing it round.
Game shot.
And just like the opening leg, he finds it, last dart in hand.
$57.
Meant that we'd have had to have hit a maximum. Guaranteed Hemple
65.
6 darts at the 161.
$140.
For a 4-0 lead.
$38.
Getting a little bit desperate here for Martin Schindler, certainly now. Another interesting
34.
choice there for Martin Schindler. Where that flight was, it just seemed to be in the way. Danger there of over pitching and going into the bullseye. There would have been a really blocked target. We move on though. We move on. Maximum visit on the 19s for Schindler.
$126.
Doesn't need to start on the bullseye here, Schindler. Doesn't.
120.
He'll return.
85.
3 darts in hand to take us the distance, to have the throw, to become the favourite to win this match.
Game shot.
Break the throw from Florian Hemple.
$180.
Big find, but it doesn't change the equation. Hemple now 2 darts to win the match, to get the job done.
$84.
2 match darts, 2 opportunities have gone for Hemple. Been missing the odd dart here and there on the outer ring, but that one be the final opportunity, the one that hurts the most. The hands are on the hips, the darts are down, he's expecting this to go.
3.
And it doesn't. Returns the favour. Hemple completely accepting of his fate. He thought it was going to be another first round defeat. Thought it was going to be first round defeat number 11. The hands of the number 2 seed, Martin Schindler, but that looks inviting. Oh, he's caught the flight on the way in. Can he adjust? He can't.
4.
Hemple was 4-0 up.
Game shot and the match. Martin Schindler.
A 4-0 lead for Florian Hemple. 5 match darts at the end. He couldn't convert, and it is Martin Schindler who somehow stumbles his way into round number 2. The doubles caused the troubles there for Hemple. 20 to the order of merit.
$100.
Chance here for Carl Sneed to get one of those breaks to throw back. Stay on that corridor. Bullseye.
Game shot.
Great find, great hit. A little bit of quality there for Carl Sneed. Much needed win.
$94.
He'll be back. 58 in hand, a much more gettable shot now for Skavinski.
118.
Two darts, 2 match opportunities.
Game
And he
shot
finds
and a
it.
match.
Maxwell Skavinski, for just the 4th time this year, has found himself into the 2nd round of a Players' Championship event.
Well, the biggest finish in the game. Clemens isn't going to take it out.
58.
But neither is Jamai.
58.
Doppelganger darts here, just following each other.
$80. $80.
Literally doing exactly the same thing as each other.
Game shot.
If that continues, your prediction could be correct in regards to another 11-leg game for Gabriel Clemens.
He outlined. He needs to win some games. He is fighting for his status. And Bullseye would have put him 4-1 up. But yeah, there's a lot on the line for Gabriel Clemens.
He's had plenty of opportunities, though. Unable to take
28.
them. Every time he's missed, Gabriel Clemens has stepped in and caused the punishment here. 2 darts for a double breaker throw.
Game shot.
That could be the gap. It's a little bit too wide.
I can tell you that Krzysztof Ratajski, yesterday's champion, having been 4-1 down to Nathan Rafati, who was averaging 109, is now
95.
level at 4-all with the natural.
He had a few moments like that yesterday as well, didn't he, Ratajski? 3-0 down in one game, 4-1 down in another.
90.
Can't keep the eagle down. Match start incoming. 7-7 it'll be. No fuss, straightforward, no comebacks, no mismatched darts, no last leg decider. Who is this Gabriel Clemens? He's got the game won. He's through to round 3. That's how he did it. 60%, 95, all straightforward stuff. And nice to see from Gabriel. Good things will happen for him.
Well, we get those really nice graphics, don't we, every now and then, in regards to the top 10
81.
players, in regards to the form line, legs and averages over the last X amount of matches and legs, and Connor Scott was in the top 10.
100.
But you don't have to go back too far to see statistics not winning your games with Vessel Nyman at the Grand Slam of darts.
Game shot.
Very good from Dave Chisnall. Takes.
You can start looking for that extra couple of percent to try and push you to that next level, and you forget the 98% of the things you're doing well.
Well, here's a little stat for you. Over the course of this year's Players' Championship events, I'm going to take out Jack Tweddle, who's played 1 game, and take out Bo Greaves, who's played 4.
121.
Nobody is facing higher averages than Connor Scott is facing. His opponents are typically averaging more than 97 against him. That
Game
double
shot.
top gets his first leg in this one. It makes it 2-1. Now, that is not going... If you throw higher averages, opponents do as well. It's the nature of the game. Seventeens. That leaves the bull.
102.
It is another dart missed. This first dart sails into the treble 19. Then Connor Scott is in a very unenviable position in this match. Could go double-double, not going to. Not going to do anything.
65.
Is there a breaker throw for Connor Scott? Oh, no.
No score.
Oh, he wanted 13 for double 6. I mean, he's missed his last 6 darts at double, and then he's hit a double that he didn't want and bust his score.
Game shot.
Oh, I'm stunned. He goes that way, so it's not much of an adjustment. Big 13 to double 6. They're just next to each other, but I've not seen that before.
85.
Well, this is the one finish he has taken out. Not going to take it out again, not in this visit.
41.
A few things of note happening
98.
around the boards. But we'll get to that if Connor Scott can stay alive.
59.
Match starts incoming for Dave Chisnall. I can tell you Barney's won, Gary Anderson's won, and Pero Lubitsch has won back-to-back games, having suffered 15 first-round defeats to start his time as a tour card holder. But Dave Chisnall for a 6-1 win against Connor Scott. It is done. Connor Scott, disappointing performance. Dave Chisnall, yesterday's beaten finalist, is through to round 3. He was not at his best, but look at the finishing. That was very, very good from Dave Chisnall. Not the power scoring, the finishing that won it for him, coupled with the fact that Connor Scott, pretty much the only double he hit, was the wrong one. Played against each other in the Premier League, in World Cups, a couple of quarterfinals, in fact, at the World Cup. UK Open, Grand Prix, loads of Euro tours. I say loads, some. Gary obviously wasn't involved in a lot of Euro tours for several years. Oh, can't find the 18 segment with the last start, so not even down to a finish. Gary Anderson not forced to go for the bullseye. Not that he needs it, because it's double 18 again.
Game shot.
11 darter. Routine stuff for the Flying Scotsman. It's only no. Leg with a bit of a doubling disaster. Could that derail the Flying Scotsman? Tops.
96. $82.
He hates double 10, he says. But double 5 helps him out. Not quite the stellar stuff that we saw in the legs preceding it, but still good enough for a 3-1 lead. And 110 average from Gary Anderson. No need to go for it. Set it up.
129.
He decides that double 16 is the one he wants.
$64. Game shot.
This is a battering.
$90.
71 more points for Gary Anderson to wrap this up in double quick time.
83.
Match dart, the Flying Scotsman.
Game
That
shot and the match,
is
Gary
a
Anderson.
hammering. 6-1. Gary Anderson averaging in excess of 110 in that one. He has powered through. It's not dissimilar to what he did at this stage yesterday. 111.5 nearly, 60% on the doubles. Not dissimilar to what he did yesterday, of course. You wouldn't think he'll get a better chance than that. But the thing is, there is the possibility with Ryan Searle, knowing the level that he's capable of.
80.
Doesn't just win a second tile for you, he goes and wins 3, 4, 5. Potentially some big ones.
$93. Game shot.
Oh, and it's in. I didn't know whether that second dart was in the treble 20 bed. It was, and it's a lovely 140 from Danny Noppert.
$100.
Sure of the ton, Danny Noppert, to make sure he is on a finish, but it's Ryan Searle who gets the first look, but can't get a dart at the bull. He does end the combination on it anyway to set himself up. Can Danny Noppert get a dart? No is the answer.
58.
So we thought the 140 from Noppy could have been a really crucial moment in this match, but Ryan Searle breaks back immediately on the lesser spotted double 17.
Well, Ryan Searle is averaging a ton in this game. He's won 3 legs, and he's not hit tops or tens once. He's won it on double 8, double 5, and double 17. His 3 legs. He probably gets a look at it, but it might just be one visit from 135.
$60. $11.
That ends the possibility of that. So Danny Noppert to take us all the way. And that is
20.
a disastrous visit from Ryan Searle. I'll be furious if he does get to return to the board. It's one dart at the bull
56.
for Noppy.
Where's he looking? Treble 20? Now it's 95. Can't get the treble. Didn't take 59. A big enough bite out of it in the previous visit. So Danny Noppert to tidy this up and take us to a last leg decider. Double 4. He does not miss. It is 5-all, and the winner of this leg of darts becomes one of the favourites to take the title here today.
Ryan Searle first down to a finish, but Danny Noppert will be on a much better one.
100.
Another treble there makes a huge difference. That's a beauty, though. He's the wrong side of it.
66 scored.
Nearly got a dart at double 16 for the match. Will he get a dart for the match?
67.
And again, a stray one in the setup. Will it be costly this time? It was a double-double attempt
51.
from Danny Noppert. Couldn't find the first of them. It means a match-winning opportunity incoming for Ryan Searle.
No score.
Double 11 missed and missed inside. You cannot give Danny Noppert that opportunity. Noppert, for the second time today, survives a match dart. Not as many as he did in round one. He has ridden his luck today. But as you can see, the finishing, more than 50% from Danny Noppert. Of the 8 darts missed at double by Ryan Searle, one of them was for the match. It is a huge opportunity that slips by for heavy metal. Danny Noppert is into the quarterfinals, and there is a whole host of players who've never done what he's done and win on the tour. Clemens pretty much stolen the darts here, certainly has now. That's how you hammer home your advantage. He's hitting 180s at a rate better than most players this year in these events, Gabriel Clemens, and yet today he's not been brilliant. He's not even into double figures yet. That's his, oh no, sorry, that is his 10th.
Wrong segment for Gabriel Clemens. You can see just the wrong side of the wire.
49.
The opportunity has come and gone. This for a hold of throw for Kevin Doots. Tops.
66.
Doots couldn't punish. He has punished himself. 13 darter, break of throw. Gabriel Clemens into the lead for the first time in this one. 104 average, not too shabby. About 10 points more than what he's averaging for the day, Gabriel Clemens. But
and as you mentioned, of the players who are remaining, who you're probably looking around at if you are looking to
98.
pick up your first ever title, it probably would be Dirk van Dijvenbode and Ross Smith, but Dirk not really pulling up trees at the moment.
51.
Right, now when he had a pop at this a couple of legs ago, wasn't able to stay straight, and that, well, he's done really well to force the dart through to the treble there. Excellent stuff, because I didn't think that first dart was sat very nicely for him at all. 2 treble visits. Doots is managing to at least pick off 1 big treble each
95.
turn.
92.
not going to worry Doots at all, that. Double 12.
Game shot.
14 darter. Kevin Doots leads this game. 1-0 up, 3-1 down. He has rattled off 3 legs on the spin. He's in the ascendancy here.
140.
Will Clemens having to take out a 152 to complete a 5-visit leg. A 2 or 3 treble visit for Kevin Doots.
140.
Well, at least it's stayed in the board. An extra 20 points makes a big difference there.
$140.
Double 14. Oh, he's dragged
87.
that low. Found his way through to the treble 19, but couldn't find the double. What a guide. Slides off it and into the lead, Gabriel Clemens. 3-1 up, 4-3 down. He now is throwing for a spot in the semi-finals.
95.
As well to leave himself on a finish after 9, Gabriel Clemens.
100.
Doots unable to do the same. So for a spot in the semi, another one in there. For a dart at the bull.
138.
Didn't go for it. Sensible play.
He's given himself match darts.
60.
Is there another twist? There might be. There might be, but it's going to require something monumental from Kevin Doots. Can't get it started. More match darts for Gabriel Clemens.
105.
You can take nothing for granted in a game involving the German giant, but can he take his chance? Double 8. He
Game
does
shot
take his
match,
chance, and Gabriel Clemens is 1 win away from reaching an 8th PDC final. He has never won a PDC title. Neither is Kevin Doots. He's going to have to wait. Gabriel Clemens might do it today. He made more chances than Kevin Doots over the course of that game, and he took just enough of them. It's a 98 average.
96.
Better scoring in leg 2 from Ross Smith.
Game
And
shot.
more clinical on the outer ring as well. That's the 14 dart hold of throw to back up the break.
$140.
You look at their running averages for the day, these two. Not a great deal separating them. It is Ross Smith with a slightly higher.
140.
By a couple of points.
Game
Double 18 is pinned. This is getting better and better from Ross Smith. As you can see there, the numbers, 102.5. He can deem this weekend, or this week I should say, a really successful one in terms of qualifying for other tournaments later in the year.
140. $99. $55.
Well, he has been ruthless, hasn't he, on double 16 for much of this match, Ross Smith.
93.
For a 13 darter and to move within a leg of victory, he's going to have to go next door. And across for 4.
Game shot.
Last dart in hand. Oh, this is absolutely superb
180.
from Ross Smith. 2 180s in this leg.
45.
He's looking for a 5th Players' Championship title, Ross Smith, here this afternoon. He has been
Game shot
absolutely
and the match.
sublime on
Ross
double
Smith.
16. And it is a sensational performance from Smudger to advance into yet another final. And as you can see there, an average in excess of 105 is finishing. Well, it was absolutely remarkable. Luke Woodhouse, it was the first leg and the 4th leg of the match that were the really, really crucial ones for him from Ross Smith in the opening leg of that semi-final. It was after that where the power scoring and the clinical finishing kicked in.
131.
If that is the case, he won't be too worried about losing the bullseye. Especially with Brendan Dolan not finding anything here in the opening leg. Ross Smith looking to extend this winning run of legs.
Can't get much closer without clattering in, and that's exactly what he does.
Point. Really enjoy what is going on, and Ross Smith, 9 darts thrown, 41 left for a double breaker throw. Now starting to find that power scoring. He's got this very incredible run of legs going. This for 19 without response.
Well, he was deadly on double 16 in that semi-final with Luke Woodhouse. And he's continuing in that vein here in the final.
Trying to stop this run of Ross Smith. Give him something to think about. Draw him into a couple of little mini battles.
140.
But even when he's getting down to a big 3-figure out like this, Ross Smith is there, ready to punish. It just doesn't
65.
feel like anything's getting through to Ross Smith to apply any pressure at the moment.
Yes,
Well, I can confirm that's not what he wanted.
That's inviting for the bullseye.
56.
Right, here's your chance, Brendan. Who must be thinking, I didn't think you were going to do anything wrong in this final. Can he find a way past it? Now he's got a clear bed at double
50.
10. Well, there are his first 2 darts at double in this match. And he's not been able to take either of them. And you have to question how many more he's likely to get. Because this is pretty close to flawless at the moment from Ross Smith. He's averaging just shy of 106. At least competitive now in these legs, but it's just so hard to get anywhere
95.
near Ross Smith at the moment. Not going to get a dart at the bull, and it's
97.
jaw-dropping stuff, isn't it, when he doesn't get a dart to win the leg now at the end of a combination.
A 3rd dart at a double here for Brendan Dolan. It's at the bullseye. It's not gone. There is a genuine chance here that Ross Smith could end the day with one of the best tallies in regards to winning legs without response we have ever seen on the Pro Tour. He is a leg away from the title. He is 23 without response. It feels just like, when does Ross Smith win this now, rather than will he? An average of 108.46, a demolition job of one of the most consistent performers we've ever seen in the world of darts. But the way Ross Smith's been scoring, you think he's going to leave something quite reasonable here.
$45.
Wow. 6 from 170 for Brendan Dolan. I mean, Ross Smith giving himself quite a hard time
45.
there, isn't he?
Seeking perfection. It's been a near-perfect performance. Wants to probably end it with that big
83.
running still intact in regards to those winning legs. Rare opportunity for Brendan Dolan. Starts on the bullseye. Won't get a chance to finish on that. And Ross Smith, 2 successful darts away from another PDC title.
75.
And it is 1 dart at the bull to claim the
Game
title.
shot
Of
and the
course,
match.
he
Ross
pins
Smith.
it. A sensational, spectacular showing for smudger Ross Smith. Over the course of today, 2 9-darters. He's back up inside the top 16 in the provisional seeds for the match play as well. Phenomenal scoring power, relentless stuff from Ross, a 5th Players' Championship title of his career, and look at those numbers. 57% checkout success and a 105 average, and let's hear what he's got to say about that now. A demolition job in the final.
Today at Players' Championship 16. Ross, do you remember the last time you lost a leg today?
It was the last 16.
Yeah, Chris Landman.
Chris Landman, yeah, he didn't miss tops. Actually, he missed it in one leg and let me off. Apart from that, he didn't miss it, so yeah.
You won the last 3 of that one. 6-0 in the quarter-final against Noet, 7-0 against Woodhouse, 8-0 in the final. You've just won 24 legs on the spin to take the title on a day you have hit 2 9-darters. What has happened today?
I'm a bit, honestly, weirdly, I don't actually think I played that well today. I really don't. I feel like just sometimes luck's on your side and stuff like that. The 9-darters, you know, it's great, but I think they're a bit overrated. Mind you, I like the pin, so it's like a nice little trophy. But yeah, it's, you know, it's winning a leg that counts. And but yeah, I don't know. Playing these guys, I know I haven't dropped the leg for the last 3 games, but I think they haven't turned up as well. To be fair, I think I've got a little bit lucky in them sort of games. So I'm just happy with the win.
Well, I mean, 105 average in the semis, and what was it? Did it end up at 109 in the final? It was certainly up there towards the end.
If it's 100 plus, I'm happy with how I'm playing. And so yeah, if it's, I don't think it went 109 surely.
It certainly was at one point. I don't know what it finished as, and that screen's just gone now. But it was certainly very, very good.
I'll take the win. That's all that matters.
Look, you have been knocking on the door. You've been playing brilliant stuff for a long old while. This is the 5th year running you've won at least 1 title. Yeah. I mean, you must just feel that this happens now. I turn up, I play darts, I'm going to win titles. Maybe not as many as you want, though.
Yeah, obviously I want to win all the time. Who doesn't? But no, I've got the little plaques at home and stuff like that with the score sheets and stuff, and they're my little trophies, whether, you know, the Players' Championships or what, but, you know, they mean a lot to me. So I'm going to add another one to the wall there, and it's just another incentive. When I'm at home practicing, I'm like, right, let's get another one, or, you know, every year I want to win something. At least win a title, you know, you're playing the best players in the world, and I know I can be one of the best in the world. Consistency is a big thing, but, you know, I know I can win tournaments on hopefully a regular basis. So.
Well, I mean, look, it is a regular basis. This is just modern darts. Now, Ross Smith wins titles every single year. You are a former major champion. Yeah. Now, this win is putting you up into the top 16 again. You've been there before. How do you feel about the match play? Like, I mean, you don't really want to be number 15 or 16, do you? I mean, there's still room to go up, or do you not mind?
No, I don't mind, but realistically, no, of course you don't. You don't want to be going in at 15, 16 at any of the tournaments, whether it's the Euros or whatever, you know. I heard Chris Mason say something in an interview saying that years ago it ruined him, you know, playing Taylor because he was always around the 16 mark. But no, I know what I can do, and I'm not afraid of playing anyone. I've beat Luke Humphreys. Been a long time though. But I beat Luke Humphreys, but I'm not bothered about who I play. I just concentrate on my game, whether it's Luke, Gerwin, whoever, you know. I'll go out there and play my darts, and I'll give 100%. And I prepare as best as I can, and that's all I can do. And I believe I can beat anybody. It's without a question. So, but yeah, I've just got to kick on from here, and, you know, it's another win, another year, another win. So yeah, may it continue and kick on from here.
And look, I know you've already got that European Championship on your mantelpiece, that big major win, but for
not enough.
Well, this is it. Now, do you believe with the 180s that you hit? You are one of the biggest scorers in the game. You hit 9-darters pretty much more than most people, the vast majority. You've had 2 today. That's a very rare thing. A Johnny Clayton type year, where it's not just, oh, I've won a big one. I've won another big. I've won 4 big ones. Do you think that's possible, don't you?
Yeah, of course I do. Otherwise I wouldn't be playing. I don't want to be somebody who ends up retiring in 10 years' time and goes, oh, yeah, you know, I've won 1 major, and, you know, and it's a big called a one-hit wonder, as they say. I don't want that. I want at least 2, 3, 4. I want to keep going, and that's what I will do. I'll just keep working hard at my game, whether another major comes this year, whether it's next year, the year after that, whatever it is. All I know is that every game I go into, I'm going to give 100%, and hopefully I'll win.
I know that you've had some disappointments on the Euro Tour this last year and a half. 3 finals that have.
But I'm there, and I'm thereabouts, and.
But that's it. How do you pick yourself up? Because you look back at today and you go, I've just won 24 legs in a row. I've hit 2 9-darters along the way.
Yeah.
I just keep doing what I'm doing, and eventually more big stage titles are coming to me, aren't they?
Yeah, of course it's coming without a shadow of a doubt. I've lost. I know I hate saying it, but I've lost 3 finals now in the Euro Tours, but. 2-3 years ago, I hadn't even made a final, so I know it's progress. I'm sort of, I don't know, maybe I'm under the radar a little bit, but I know what I can do, and I know I can win. I've won. If you've won a major, you can win anything, and I honestly believe that I'm going to win another one. So, long may it continue. I'll keep working hard, and I'll work my nuts off, and hopefully grab some more.
Yeah, and we've got a couple of Euro Tours coming up as well. It's next Pro Tour action, Rosmalen in a couple of weeks' time. We've got Leverkusen. It's all building up towards the World Cup. There's World Series and the match play. And if that man isn't on your radar after winning 24 consecutive legs to take the title and hitting 2 9-darters today, then adjust your radar because it's faulty. Well
Cheers,
done.
mate.